On Liberty of Worship by Jacques Danton. Nothing should make us prejudice the safety of the state except actual conditions. We have appeared divided among ourselves, but the instant we occupy ourselves with the good of mankind we are in accord. Vergniaud has just told you grand and immortal truths. The constituent assembly, embarrassed by a king by the prejudice which still enchained the nation, and by deep-seated intolerance, could not offend established principles, but still did much for liberty and consecration the principle of toleration. Today the soil of liberty is clear, and we owe it to the French people to give a government a base, eternal and pure. Yes, we should say to them, Frenchmen, you have a right to adore the divinity which seems to you worthy of your reverence. The liberty of worship which your laws can contemplate can only be the liberty of individuals to assemble in their own way to render homage to the Diety. Such liberty can only be attended by legal and police regulation, but certainly do not wish to insert a regulation law in a declaration of right. The right of freedom of worship, a sacred right, will be protected by your laws, which being in harmony with its principles shall have no other object than to guarantee it. Human reason cannot retrograde. We have advanced too far for the people to believe that freedom of worship is not theirs, or they may not see the principle of this liberty graven on the table of your laws. If superstition seems still to have some share in the disturbance of a republic, it is because it has been the policy of our enemies always to employ it. But mark, everywhere the people, freed from malevolent instigation, recognize that anyone who would interpose between them and their God is an impostor. Everywhere the deportation of fanatical and rebellious priests is demanded. Beware of misconjecturing national opinion. Beware of inserting a clause which should contain this unjust presumption. In passing to the order of the day, adopt a sort of previous question upon the priests, which will do you honor in the eyes of your fellow citizens and of posterity.